Hello everyone, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to Mount and Blade Warband, where we currently have got to complete the quest that we started in the last episode of collecting taxes. How exciting is that? But we have to find Count Meltor, who is currently somewhere near Viancord Castle. However, he's not in Viancord Castle, and I've yet to actually see him, so I was thinking, how about we make camp, we just wait for a little bit, and hopefully he turns up somewhere around here. Hey, there we go. Is this Count Maltor? That's the one we're looking for. I knew he'd turn up eventually. About the task you gave me, here are all the taxes. As promised, I get 615 dinars, so that's quite good. Got nothing else for me, a little bit of a shame. However, now that I have a bunch of money, and I mean, I've got over 1,000 dinars, which it's quite a bit of money, you know, right at the start of the game. I'm thinking we head on up to the Nordic land. We try and hit as many villages as we can, get as much people from here as we can, and then we'll head up to Nordic land and get some foot soldiers, which will hopefully flesh out our army that little bit more. I want to get to about 50, and then we're going... No one wants to join me from there. But I want to get to about 50 soldiers, and then once I have that, if I head up to the coast here, there are sea raiders. Now, sea raiders are... Whereabouts am I? Sea raiders are sort of the most intense of troops you can come across that aren't an actual army. So you've got looters and bandits and all that kind of stuff. Sea raiders, they're at the pinnacle, man. They are brutal and nasty, but you can easily beat them if you just outnumber them. Just get 50 guys and go and attack, you know, a group of 10 to 15. You just completely mob them, and all of your characters level up 2-3 times. It's really good. So you just get a bunch of recruits, go and mob all these sea raiders. You get a lot of good gear and a lot of good levels as well. So that's the plan. Because at the moment, I mean, look, 18 Swedian recruits and then a couple guys that upgraded plus me. So one fight, seriously, one fight, and all of these recruits would be at least militia. All the militia would be footmen. It's a really powerful little strategy. A little bit cheaty, but that's okay. I'm not too fussed. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get up there. Another 7 men want to join us. So let's head up to Helbigi? Yeah. I'm assuming that the J is silent, or like said with an H sound for some reason. I don't know, Helbigi? That's how I've always said it anyway. So we'll go with that. Yeah, some of the names in this, I mean, Hain? I don't know. Reezy, that's pretty easy. Bulin, Elderlin, Ambien. This one, even in my head, I say this one differently every single time. Viajig? Viahig? Who could say? Who really knows? 7 Nord recruits. That's what I want. These guys, these are my Vikings. So at the moment, they look basically the same. These guys can turn into footmen, and eventually they become Huskarls, which are sort of the top level, you know, they are the premier of fighting men on the ground with their axes and their shields and spears. Rah. Pretty brutal guys. In Viking times, the Huskarls were the guards of sort of the kings and the lords and all the high-level people hired, you know, your Huskarls were the guys that surrounded you and protected you in battle. So they're pretty fierce warriors, these Huskarls. So we've got 49 soldiers at the moment. So I think we'll hit Finada. We'll hit that one, get another lot. Hopefully we get another 5, 6, 7 soldiers. And if we do, then I'll just head on, you know, straight on up to the coast up here. Recruits and volunteers, 1. Okay, so, no, let's hit Fedichin. These, man, you're never gonna know how this stuff is pronounced with me. Every episode it's gonna change. So this episode, I'm gonna try and call it Firichin. Next episode, it'll be something different. We're gonna skip Ismerala. I'm not a very big fan of the Vegas. Yeah, just I've never played as them, and I've never really had much success when I've used them in my army. I like a combination of Swadians, Nords, and the occasional Rhodoks. But definitely Swadian Knights, Nordic Huskarls, mate, you are unbeatable with a combination like that. So let's ride into Firichin. See, already saying it wrong. 5, that's what I wanted. So let's head on up past Elberg, past Jayuk, Ruva, all of these places, and up to Udiniad, because it's somewhere around here that you find the Sea Raiders. So let's go past. Party has nothing to eat. Okay, in that case, let's head to Jayuk. So in none of these, right? In inventory, you saw I had a bunch of food earlier. Well, that's gone, and in here, the morale is currently above average. Right? But it's not bad. Obviously, it's above average. But I need to get some food, otherwise people are going to start deserting me pretty damn quickly. So let's buy some supplies from these villagers. Let's get some chicken and some grain. So this has 50 food. This is 50 food as well. Chicken does tend to rot pretty quick. So, you know, it's not the best thing in the world to buy. I normally don't. But desperate times, desperate measures. And I'm just going to sell a bunch of stuff so that I don't actually have to pay for it. Pay whatever you can. They couldn't actually afford it. It was going to cost them 4. They had nothing. That's okay. I'll just take what I've got, you know. Take what they got. I don't mind. I get all that. All that gear was free to me. I just had to kill some guys. So, not too much of a problem. At some point, I would like to hit one of the big cities, and we haven't done that yet, so definitely keen to hit a big city, sell some gear. Oh, Sea Raiders 14. Yes, that's what I'm after. 21's a little too much. I'm a little scared of 21. But 14, I'm pretty sure I can hit. Oh, I can take 14. All right. First real, genuine big battle. I mean, 55 versus 14. It's not that big, but these guys are pretty brutal. I've got no armor. None of my men have any armor. So, let's just get them to the top of this hill. And as you can see, horses on hills. Oh, so slow. You gotta, like, zigzag your way up like some sort of boat. You gotta attack. Is it tack? You've got to tack left and right just to get up the hill. But it does mean that we'll get a little bit of an advantage. So I'm going to place my infantry about there. And my archers right here. Here come the Nords. Now, these guys... how am I going to want to do this? I want the... infantry fire. Well, that's not what I wanted. Stand closer, infantry. I don't want you spread out so much. I want you nice and close. And archers... I've only got the one archer, so that's gonna be fun. Let's try and get some pot shots off into this mob. I'm not very good with the crossbow, but we'll try something. That's not working very well. Let's... So, as you can see, my guys are killing a few guys, knocking them unconscious a little bit. Me, on the other hand, not doing so well. But I'm going to distract a few of these guys, which is sort of the plan, so that my mob doesn't have to take on as many. But god damn, I'm being slaughtered. My sword, so in this game, like, the length of your weapon actually matters. you know, you can't use a short weapon from horseback. It's just not going to reach. So, you know, my weapon at the moment is a little bit... Oh, yes, finally killed one. But my weapon is a little bit short-ranged for this. So I might have to go buy a new one. But we did win, which is fantastic. We only lost 2 guys. 1 was wounded. However, we managed to kill 11 of them. We're going to rescue... I'm not going to rescue their farmers, actually. But I'm going to capture some sea raiders. And as you can see, I pick up some fantastic gear. So, this gives me a good opportunity to go over how the stats work. So as you can see, it's got a weight, a swing, and a thrust, speed, and reach. So on mine, I've got a reach of 95. And then, for me, the important ones are swing and thrust. 24 and 19 versus 28 and 20 with the same reach and the same speed. So I'm going to take out my rusty sword, put in the chipped one, put the thick Nordic shield there, plus 12, plus 14, mine are better, get a helmet, because I have none, and then fill up the rest of my inventory with some loot. We'll head over to Riverchig and look at our party who are ready to upgrade. So as you can see, 12 of our 17 Nords are ready to go up to Footman. 16 of our recruits go to Militia. Of our Militia, we want Footman become Man-at-Arms. So that's the one we want. We don't want Skirmishers. We want Footmen. And then we want to move our Nordic Footmen up there. Recruit, Militia, Footmen, Skirmisher, Footmen. Perfect. That's what I want. I do need to get me some archers, and I can't remember who make good archers. Maybe it's the Vagias. Maybe that's what I need them for. Claudia, Kurjit Khanate, a horseman. Saranid Sultanate, again, sort of horseman. Oh, what are these guys? Rhodoks? I don't remember. I'm going to have to find out who can make me some good archers, because... well, I'm going to need them. I love... oh, look, Sea Raider landing. I'll do that in a sec. But I'm going to need some archers, otherwise I will get slaughtered. Archers are very, very useful in this game. So let's go to the local marketplace, and we will trade with the arms merchant. And we'll go ahead and just sell all of our weapons. Scroll down, bunch of stuff in here. Gonna get 224 dinars. This is a chipped Nordic sword. It's a tempered long arming sword. I would love this weapon. This is a fantastic weapon. Reach of 105 and a swing and thrust of 37 and 32 versus 28 and 20. This is a fantastic sword, but I can't afford it, like, at all. I mean, this sword's only worth 45 dinars, so there's something else I'm gonna have to... Nordic sword worth 264, 28 and 20, 28 and 20. The chipped Nordic sword and the Nordic sword are exactly the same, except this one's slightly longer. So I might as well just keep mine. That is 520. No, I can't afford it. I'm not going to buy it. Sell off all the armor. We will wait a little bit, and then eventually go off and buy a bunch of really good gear. We need some goods. We need some food. So I'm going to get some honey. See, it still says fresh chicken. Buying beef and stuff isn't the best. So I'm going to buy a bunch of bread, some smoked fish. Already got grain. It's going to cost me 400 dinars. A little bit expensive out here, if I'm honest. Little bit expensive. Now, I've gone to the tavern in the hopes of finding a ransom broker, which I have. Because, now, I'm just going to spam through these questions so that I can sell off these guys at 112 a piece. It's fantastic. The other thing I want to do is go to the castle, because in the castle you can find the Lord, and as you've seen, Lords give you quests. And I know for a fact that this Lord will give me a quest to go and raid that Sea Raiders landing. He's not he doesn't like me at the moment. I'm a commoner. But as you can see, he'll give us the Sea Raider landing job. And well, I've already found it. It's here. So let's go straight away over to there. 53 men should be more than enough. Just checking if I'm ready to upgrade. But yeah, this should be more than enough people to take the Sea Raiders landing. Hopefully these guys will run away from me. Yes, attack the hideout. This gives quite good coin as well. Now, I want everyone to follow me. Otherwise, they start to just wander off in random directions and everyone dies. So I need them to stick with me and follow the plan. So, what is the plan? We've got one guy off to the left, I think 2 guys over there, and a bunch of guys way over there. So, let's go and take this. Whoa, axes. Let's take this guy first. A little bit different when they have shields. As you can see, they tend to block a little bit. But, you know, my guys are doing pretty well. They're taking them out. That's everyone from there. So let's head down the beachfront. Lovely little beach. Be nice. Little house here. Maybe a little chateau up on the rocks or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to fill time while we wander down the beach. These guys will eventually start throwing stuff at us. So I am going to keep my shield up. The game does register whether it hits a shield or your legs. So when I'm fighting, if I've got something to throw or something to shoot, if they have their shield out, I will tend to aim for their feet. Because it will actually make a difference. He's dead. That was easy. 1 strike. He was a bit of a weakling. Everyone charge now. I'm not too fussed. Just get out there. He's dead. Lovely. Hopefully someone will kill him. Yes, thank you. There's 1 guy left. Pretty easy little fight there. It's not too hard. These guys are pretty weak Sea Raiders, if I'm honest. However, yes! Woo! That's what I was looking for. A Rusty Bernie. So as you can see, it's got 36 armor and 3 leg armor. This has got much better leg armor, this ragged outfit, but nowhere near as good body armor. So, put that one on, and the Falchion has got a swing of 30 versus a swing of 28, but it's a lot shorter, and it doesn't have a stab. So let's go ahead and just claim a bunch of stuff. What have I got? Thick Nordic shield, cracked Nordic. No, I like my one. Grab a bunch of stuff. We also got some extra food, which is nice. So there we go. And while we're here, let's take on some Sea Raiders. Charge the enemy with our 53 troops. And again, I'm going to employ the same strategy. I'm going to get everyone to come up onto here. And then I want my infantry to be a little bit forward. My cavalry. I don't have any cavalry. I want my archers to be up on top of that hill. And I want my infantry to stand... Oop, that's a tree. Stand closer. Move together a little bit. That way they can sort of bear the brunt of this charge that is incoming, because they're all low level. These guys, not so low level, but let's go and see if we can take out a couple of them on this first charge. Apparently not. Just hitting their shields a lot. Oh, ouch. But as you can see, it sort of stopped this is what I wanted. It did stop the charge, which means that they can deal with them sort of in breaks, you know, as opposed to one huge wall. Okay, run. And let's get my infantry to charge now. Now that the Sea Raiders are broken up a little bit. Nope, missed that swing. Yeah, got that one though. No, you always make up for it. Oh, my horse is almost dead. if you look in the bottom right, there's not only a health bar for yourself, but also for your horse. So I think what I'm actually going to do here is jump off my horse. I'm going to leave him here and run into battle on foot with a... Look at that axe just swinging out my arm there. That's not meant to happen like that. That's... Oh, well, by the time I got there, we'd won anyway, so good battle, everyone. You can also pick up shields and weapons off the ground and stuff, which is quite cool. That's a Nordic sword, which I kind of think I might want. Hopefully, I will grab it in here. Crude mail shirt, 36 and 11, 36 and 3. Definitely taking that. Bit of an upgrade to my leg armor. Grab the rest stuff. Nordic sword, 28, 20, 94, 28, 20, 95. I'll keep my one. 36 to head armor, 22. So let's go and upgrade that. As you can see, it's a nice, easy way to upgrade. This is a size 100, resistance 1, resistance 3. I've got a thick Nordic shield. I should remember that. Okay, I seem to have filled up as much as I can, so let's go ahead and get rid of some of the lower level stuff and grab some of the more expensive items. Return, and a bunch of people are ready to upgrade, which is nice. But I want to head back to Rivercheck, sell off this stuff, and then we'll end the episode there. And also claim my reward for the quest for farmers. One thing, if you... This gets me every time I play this game. The graphics here for Rivercheck is, well, you can see what's going on there. A little bit funny. So let's go to the castle real quick. Find our lord. Look at me in my nice mail shirt. Oh, getting fancy up in here. Getting fancy. Splendid work. I've advanced from level 6 to level 7 because I got a bunch of experience. No, actually I went from 5 to 6 and from 6 to 7. Whew, done well. And I also got 1,000 dinars. I think it was 1,000 for that. So let's leave. Let's go to the marketplace, the arms merchant, sell off all these weapons for 163 dinars. Go to the armor merchant and sell off all of this gear. Now, I think actually shields are meant to go to the arms merchant. That's okay. I'm not too fussed about that. So that's 702 dinars. Things like this is 17,000 for 54 body armor. I'm already at 36. You know, I don't need that. I mean, it looks cool. It looks freaking awesome. But it's just not necessary. He can't afford 702 dinars. He only has 415. I really would like 702. Let's bring... we'll give that stuff to him. But let's take back all of our shields. And... go with that. That's close enough. And then we'll sell the shields off at the arms merchant. There we go. Move our food up. And let's see. 6,000. Still can't afford it. 32, 27, 95. I really can't justify it. This is a great weapon here. The bastard sword, 35, 26. Now that's better. It can be two-handed or one-handed. It's got a lot longer reach. And it's only 529 dinars. Gonna go ahead and buy that one. So that's gonna help out a lot. Must pay 347. That's fine. I'm happy with that. We got plenty of food. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more of BeakerTeck's adventures in this land. And I'll see you in the next one.